Greetings, beautiful being, and thank you so much for tuning in today. This is Movement Medicine Morsels, and today we'll be exploring a full body flow. So it's actually one continuous movement that works the whole body and brings us back into the wholeness of ourselves. So let's begin by sitting. We're going to do that to settle ourselves and also to rehearse one or two of the components so they can really flow when we get into the entirety. Are you ready? Okay. I'm going to sit back just a tiny bit, and I invite you to take a few moments to settle. You might even be lying down on your back if that's a better place for you right now. And if you're seated, take a moment to feel your feet. Feel how they're contacting the ground and how the ground is contacting the soles of your feet. Likewise, feel how your sit bones are placed on the chair and feel that the chair is supporting you. So there's a weightiness and a connection to the ground through the lower body. Now that we have this foundation, imagine the channel within you that is your spine and feel it growing upwards, free, like the stalk of a plant or a fresh young bamboo, growing, and the whole skull becomes light. And through the crown of the head, you connect to a beautiful energy in the heavens. So here we have the connection to the abundance, inspiration above, and the earthiness and the support below. You may already feel a shift in your posture or your self-awareness. And now let's bring a small smile and connect to our breath. Let's place hands on the belly. Exhale first with a soft sigh today, letting the breath out. Maybe you feel the belly drawing in. And please inhale through the nose, filling the abdominal wall, softening it and letting it blossom. And exhale softly with the mouth open. Feel the breath leaving. This is a cleansing. And then inhale through the nose. The breath is gentle. Be aware of where you feel it in the body. And now we'll continue this same breath awareness, but through the nose on the exhalation and through the nose on the inhalation. At the same time, as you're becoming more aware of your breath and letting it settle down, continue to feel your connection to the ground supporting you from below and the sky inspiring in you and suspending you from above. Let's start rehearsing the components of the full body flow. We'll start seated, placing the hands comfortably on the waist. And on the exhale, a gentle turn of the body with the head, if that's comfortable, to look to one side, and inhale coming back. So we turn on the exhale, and we return on the inhale. Now, of course, when you're in the seat, you may feel a little bit of a limit to your turning, or you can even slide one hip forward. I'm sliding this hip forward when I turn the other way. Come back to center, and then this hip slides forward. The sit bone slides forward a little bit and comes back. Now, of course, this works if you have something slippery. Cheat, pro tip, I have a pillow that slides, kind of creates a rotation. You can also do this on an upholstered chair with something as simple as a garbage bag, something plasticky that will slide or something slippery that will slide. But you don't have to worry about the sliding. Just relax. We'll do that one more time. Whatever amount of turn is available to you is the perfect amount of turn. One more to each side. Okay. Now we're going to rehearse the arm movement. I'm going to slither over this way so that you can see this arm. Okay. So we're going to bring the arm up to the chest, point out with the elbow, and then let the elbow open and the hand reaches out. To return, we bend the elbow and the hand comes to the chest. And then just this amount of movement. Now we're going to add to this. This hand comes out to the side, and now on the inhale, it lifts all the way up and you really stretch, and then lower that arm down. Now let's rehearse that once from this side, starting from the hip. So inhale here, exhale, and the elbow points out and the hand follows. You can even turn a little bit. And on the inhale, that hand sweeps up overhead, and we take the hand down to the opposite hip and slide down just a little bit to the thigh or the knee. I'm going to move back a little bit so you can see that on the other side. So again, this is just the warm-up, because once we stand up and do this, it's a little bit harder to break this down. So I like to, it's my dancer history, we always are good at breaking down a complicated movement into smaller digestible bites and then building it back up again, because in any kind of movement flow, what we really want is to be able to feel that the whole thing is seamless. So we get beyond the mechanics of the flow and we get into the flow itself. So here we are with the other hand on the hip. Let's bring the hand up to the chest, and the elbow points out to the side, and then the lower arm reaches out. And then you bend the elbow, you just retrace your step back to the chest. And the elbow points out, and then the lower arm reaches out. Your head looks at the fingers, and then you can even follow the fingers as they come back in. Now the same principle, but we're starting from the hips, because our starting position will be here. So exhale, take an inhalation, and on the exhale, the elbow reaches out to the side and the hand reaches out the same way. This time on the inhale, take a quarter half circle sweep and reach up. Let yourself stretch here. And as you exhale, bend the elbow and let the hand come to the opposite hip and start to slide down towards the knee. And come back up. All right, now let's do this with a twist, once on each side, and then you can stand up or you can do the whole thing seated. So our hands are on our hips. We're going to exhale and turn towards the side and reach the arm out. Look back at the fingers. On the inhalation, take that sweep up overhead, but you're centering your body back flat. Exhale, you're bending the elbow, hand touches the opposite hip, and you sweep down to the knee or maybe to the ankle. Come center, and inhale, that hand slides up the same leg. So that's the whole flow. Let's do it once on the other side together, then standing up. Take an inhalation where you are. Exhale, rotate, the elbow points and the lower arm reaches out. You're looking at the hand. Inhale, you take the quarter circle and you come back center. So now you're facing front, but really stretching. On the exhale, the elbow bends. The hand brushes from the hip to the knee, maybe even down to the ankle. Come center and inhale, flow the hand up the same side of the body. Yay. So that works really well seated. And I want to show you just a glimpse of the twist. So if I'm turning on an exhale to this side, I want this hand to continue back. And then on the inhale, it sweeps up and over as I come center. That's just a little memory aid, because I know it's always confusing when we look back, because you'll want to be looking forward, but just listen and look back and trust that your body has taken in enough of this information already. Just shake out a little bit. Of course, you can continue seated, or if you're going to stand, everybody come into your vertical alignment. And we're resting the hands on the hips, nice and tall, connected to sky and earth. And if you're standing, you soften the knees just a touch. Take a breath in, just the twist to begin. Exhale, twist. You may be able to turn your hips a little bit more standing. Inhale, come back. You may be able to turn your hips a little bit more. Exhale. And inhale, come back. Now with the arm. Exhale, turn, reach back. Inhale, come back, reaching to the sky. Exhale, bend the elbow, slide the hand down the opposite leg, softening, bending, rounding. Inhale, slide the hand up the same leg, and you're back to begin again. Exhale, turn to the second side, reach back. Inhale, sweep your hand up and really stretch yourself. Exhale, come down the opposite leg, a little bit of a twist and a hang. Come center at the bottom. Inhale, unroll, straightening the legs a bit and coming up. Let's do that again. Exhale, turn and reach back. Inhale, center and sweep the hand up. Exhale, cross the center line of the body, slide down the opposite side and relax. Inhale, come up the same side. Exhale, turn and reach back, look back. Inhale, sweep up tall. Exhale, slide down and soften the opposite sides, come center. Inhale, unroll up the same side to your full vertical alignment. Exhale, turn, reach back. Inhale, sweep up and stretch. Exhale, slide down the opposite side, curving, come center. Inhale, up the same side. Last side. Exhale, rotate, reach back, look back. Inhale, up and over with a full stretch. Exhale, gliding down the opposite side, curving, bending the knees, centering. Inhale, coming up the same side. Let's finish with a centered movement. Hands holding a ball of energy. Exhale, reach into the earth. Inhale with palms up from the earth, embrace the sky. Exhale, turn the palms out and lightly press down as you bend the knees. Turn the palms out again. Inhale, reach up through the air, touch the sky, feel the earth. Exhale, the palms turn away, reach down. Next one to finish. From the earth, press the feet, lengthen the legs, touch the sky, come down with prayer hands to rest in front of the heart. Take a moment to smile and feel self-love and compassion. First for you, and then let it overflow out to the rest of all worlds and all sentient beings. May we all feel peace and harmony. We're all in this together. And then bringing the hands down to the low belly, pointing the fingers to the earth, and finally resting the hands over the low belly. Feel your connection to the ground below, to the sky above, to your inner smile, and your soft, gentle, full breathing. And that's today's movement medicine morsel. Take the energy with you that you've cultivated and felt, anything new, anything more connected for yourself. That's yours. That's you. That's your experience. And let it give you strength and resilience for the rest of your evening, the rest of your day, or whatever you have ahead of you, or even for a good sleep. Many blessings, and thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you at the next Movement Medicine Morsel. Bye-bye for now.